Hey guys, JC6 here. Back with you with Phoenix Wright Justice for All. So we're getting close to this trial, at the end of this trial. And we've got Adrian Andrews. Right now, you can say she's on the ropes right now. So we almost got her. Let's see, I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. Then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. The point is, Miss Andrews, testimony just now is all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly, that you are the real killer. No! Looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt Engarde, is not guilty after all. But that's impossible, you're wrong. Miss Andrews, try to have some composure. It wasn't me, I tell you. Mr. Matt, I swear, he's the one who killed Juan. I thought you were trying to protect him, Matt, what the heck? You're the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself. That's because Andrews ought to give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you? I refuse to testify. There's no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matt Engarde's innocence has been clearly demonstrated. Is it over? Have found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. Now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Now I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt Engarde. Now the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass that verdict at this time. The reason is quite simple. The witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. The absolute real truth, what are you? Witness, don't you understand yet? I know who planted this silly idea in your head. As long as you protect yourself through your silence, Mr. Matt Engarde will go for in his place. You will become the guilty party. That's a lie. I don't believe you. What? I was told if I spoke then it would be all over and Matt would never be declared guilty. What in the world is she talking about? She lost it? Can't speak about it, I'm too scared. It's Francisca von Karma, huh? Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. I thought she gripped tightly to the select's impact, so what the... Does that apply to Francisca too? Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself. And right now, Miss Andrews is... Yesterday she was talked to lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt Engarde will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undoubtedly believes in those words right now and is clinging on to them. And what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. Miss Andrews has to be the killer. All we have to do is if you are not guilty, that is my only priority. I'm begging you, please believe I didn't kill Juan. Help, please, someone. Help. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? The court can't continue on like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do. Right, I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. Think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. There's no one else there could be except the woman crying over there, right? Tell me now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You'll force Andrews to testify. I have to win a complete acquittal bid. There's no way around that, but I can't bring myself to do it like this now when she's making a face like that. And Alex, now what you're really hiding. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure, Mr. Engarde will get an acquittal, but in this place you'll be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end? Be quiet, how dare you? You're trying to trick me. It's not I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. I was clear that the defense's theory is the truth. You're wrong. Such a shame. I hope things wouldn't come to this. However, was it, Mr. Edgeworth? Andrew, since you absolutely refused to testify, the boss on my choice to disclose this to the court. Stop. Mr. Edgeworth? It's when this house I put that she has an illness. What? And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past. Stop, please stop. Oh crap, she wanted to keep the suicide silent. Now Edgeworth is just revealing it to everybody. Dang. No matter how much you want to hide it, there's no truth. I have the evidence right here. Oh crap. Right in the nuts. Right in the groin. Edgeworth is hitting right where it hurts. That's the second part of the suicide report, the attempted suicide report. What do you do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman Adrian Andrews. Speaking of her codependent nature, having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop, I beg you. People find out how. If you're gonna say you choose death, that is of no concern to me. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, I'll put the truth on your breathing lips, no matter what I have to do. So you tell the court yourself or shall I? Either is fine with me. I'll talk, but please, help me. Nothing matters anymore. When I first saw him, I thought he had fainted. When I realized he was dead, that's when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made her dash back to Matt's room. Then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished it was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume. Stabbed the body with the knife, but why would you do that? Isn't it obvious to pin the blame on a certain person? A certain cowardly man? What do you mean by all of this? It might take this court a little while to understand, but this is the truth. The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man, I'll never forgive him. Trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. So Miss Andrews stabbed the victim Juan Correa in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt Engarde for the murder. And this is her crime. Well, how is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence cross-examination. Well, you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Will you tell me the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck, but that scarf was a part of the Jam Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. What's this plan you had? I knew right away the murderer was Matt. Me because one, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop one and silence him for good. That's when I thought I should forge some evidence to pin this crime on Matt. So the forged piece of evidence with a knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. That was so you could get the knife, correct? The knife Matt used at dinner has fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. So you were the one to stab the victim with the knife? Gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did, but at the time I couldn't control my own body and moved on its own. Then when I stabbed one's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the sponge somehow, I could make man look even more suspect. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Engarde's account? If that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? Inconvenience? There's a woman with a camera at the ready loiter in the hallway. I wanted to bet my spikes of lava. There's also a woman with a rake at the ready pacing back and forth. That's Miss O-Bag for you. I've been caught made into a big scoop for a week, certain weekly tabloid once, so I couldn't very well go out and looking like myself to get caught again. You're the one who prepared that costume, weren't you? Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I was put into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. He did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? There's one wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference, and who's going to disclose Matt's big secret there? What's the secret? That I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume. I think we're poor enough, so after that you went back to Mr. Engarde's room and planted the button to Matt's comma, yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag, and snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. My word, what does all this mean? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Engarde. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. She said that I should under no circumstances confess to what I had done. Wait, you confessed to Francisca? Then that if I just kept quiet, the man would be found guilty for sure. And no choice but to believe in her words. What this witness has done is clearly unlawful, however. So long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. Wait, Your Honor, defense still? Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it's not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. There is a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. Cross-examination of the trial is over, and so is today's trial. Could establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Andrews, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for detention immediately. Okay, I'll stop it right here. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.